I hope you enjoyed your tours. If you're just coming back from the tours, we've got several different programs to tell you about this morning, and each of us from the different programs has 5 minutes. So here we go. This is just a photo of our landing page, our website page. If you have any interest in this program after you hear me talk about it, you can go to this page, get more information, request more information from me. Any request for information will come to me directly. So my first question is, how many of y'all are graduating in a few months? Woohoo! Congratulations. And so how many of you who are graduating have a plan? Do you know what you're doing after you graduate? Fantastic. Anyone coming to ACC? Yay. Okay, so we have, at ACC, we have academic programs, and we also have workforce programs, which focus on preparing you for various careers and areas where you might be interested in working. That doesn't mean that if you are in a workforce program that you can't transfer to another college and continue your education, but our focus is, let's get you to work. And so my program is one of those workforce programs. We have lots of them in health sciences. And these are programs that they're quite often shorter programs than your traditional 2-year associate degree programs. Sometimes as little as 1 semester, mine is 2 semesters. And we're going to prepare you for an entry-level position in the field. So my program is veterinary assistant. It's a certification program. Have y'all had any opportunity to explore veterinary medicine as a possible career? You have any interest in working with animals? Do you know anything about who works in a veterinary hospital? Like nothing. Okay. Do you have pets? Yay. Okay. So if you have a pet, your pet has probably seen a veterinarian or will at some point, right? So you go to a veterinary hospital. Who works there? Well, there's people that work at the front desk. There is the veterinarian, right? There's a veterinary technician who is kind of like the nurse. And then there's a veterinary assistant who is the assistant, the helper for everybody else. And that's what this program is. So if you ever have a chance to look into health sciences as a career, or that's something that you're interested in exploring, consider veterinary, because we're also a health profession. Sometimes people don't realize that, but everything that can be done for people on the human medical side, we can also do for animals on the veterinary medical side. So these are actually pictures of many students of mine, either in class or on the job, doing all the different things that they do as a veterinary assistant. It's an awesome opportunity. Anything from assisting with surgery to just comforting patients, to giving medications, to drawing bloods, to all kinds of other stuff. So again, this is a fast track certificate program. It's 2 semesters. It's non-credit, so you don't even have to apply to ACC. You apply directly to my program. There's no TSI. There's no prerequisites. You apply to the program and you can get started right away. So if you're graduating this spring and you don't know what else to do, you can start my program this fall. The classes are 1 day a week. And it's also an apprenticeship. You'll get a job, you'll work at a vet hospital, and you'll start making money. You can continue, we have a vet tech program as well. Or you can continue training as a veterinary assistant. Or you can do an academic track and go to vet school and become a vet. And that's that. So if you want to scan my code, if you want more information, you can also come up and see me later. Thanks so much, guys.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Miyoshi Robertson, and I am a family nurse practitioner. And I work here at ACC, and I am the program coordinator for the CNA program. Where are my raters at? Where are y'all at? Put them up. Put them up. Okay, I graduated from Reagan High School. So in 97. Oh, now you want to represent. Okay, so yeah, I'm here to talk to you guys about the CNA program. It's a great entry level program into healthcare. If you want to be a nurse or if you want to do sonography, maybe you want to be a medical doctor. It's a 10-week program that we offer here at ACC. Not trying to tempt you to not graduate, but you don't have to have a high school diploma. So you could literally start it this summer. If you're graduating, say, next year, and you want to just get your feet wet and see, hey, I think I want to be a nurse. I think I want to be a doctor, but I've never actually touched a patient. In 8 to 10 weeks, we can get you out there in the clinical field and have you working with patients, taking care of them, teaching you how to give baths, feed people, communicate with patients. And so for most, how many people want to be a nurse? Raise them high. Okay, we got to be proud nurses. Okay. I'm getting a notice back there. Okay, so I started off as a CNA when I was 16 years old. Okay. And now I'm a nurse. I have over 25 years of experience taking care of patients. And so the best nurses start off as CNAs, okay? The best doctors start off as CNAs. So if you're interested, come up here and talk to me a little bit later. I'll give you more information, and I think they put some information in your bag. My contact information is on the flyer, so reach out to me. I want to get you started in the healthcare field. Okay, thanks for your time.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm one of those native Austinites too. So I don't think anybody here's from Round Rock, but I'm a Round Rock Dragon. I run the massage therapy program. And so if you don't like blood and guts and gore and animals, you come to my field. What we do is we help people in pain. And so I'm going to prove to you right now that you can all be massage therapists. So by doing postural analysis, we look at people's posture and we figure out what muscles are causing distortions. So I'm going to ask you, which side of the car was I in when I was in a wreck? It's left. because I can't lift my arm all the way up because it only goes to that far. And so what I would do if I was my client, I would start working on those muscles that allow us to move our shoulder around. So with massage therapy, as Miyoshi said, and as Elizabeth said, with our programs, they're called non-credit. So with non-credit programs, we get you in, get you out, and get you in a job. And then you can eat. And then if you want to go to a 4-year degree or a 2-year degree, you have a basis. And with all of our programs, you have this certification that nobody can take away from you. So like with my program, if you graduate in the spring, you start in the fall, you go fall and spring, you could have a license to practice massage anywhere in the state of Texas by April. Massage therapists right now, we are seen as part of the healthcare group, but people don't think about it. A lot of people think of it as like cucumbers on your eyes in a spa. But most massage therapists are working in rehabilitative clinics, chiropractors clinics, with PTs, with OTs, and we're seen as an integral part of people getting better after surgery or injury. With our programs as well, there are no things like Texas history and algebra. And so with our kinds of programs, you only take the classes that you need to get that job. So those 2-year degrees are great. My 2-year degree is actually from ACC. I have an associate's from ACC, and it took 2 years. But my massage therapy license didn't include all that other stuff. So if you want to do something in healthcare, we have programs from everything from front of the house, like medical office assistant, all the way to the back of the house if you want to do something like sterile processing, like helping people in ORs get ready for surgery. So please think about us as a option. And as what Miyoshi said, I want to add on to Miyoshi's. I have 5 nieces, and 3 of them want to become doctors or nurses. Their senior year in high school, as soon as they graduated, they did it during the summer, and it helps you be seen as really like committed to those health fields, and it'll get you into some of those more competitive programs. So think about the continuing education side of the house if you're interested in those really short workforce programs.
Hello. Happy Friday. Can you guys hear me? Happy Friday. I am the representative for academic coaching. Woo! Our motto is we help students. But this is so germy though. But it's germy. We help students get better grades with less stress. That's our motto. Academic coaching, that's me, all about me. But these coaches come and go or whatever. The point of academic coaching, we are awesome to every student. We offer resources, not content, to get you with time management. Everyone needs a study schedule. We get you with note taking, test taking. We help you overcome anxiety by preparing before the test. We're kind of like when you go to Planet Fitness, they give you the personal trainer and some pizza and some donuts on Wednesday. We're that without the pizza and the donuts. But we help you, I know, go through your academic curriculum. Past that, next slide talks about what you guys see and go through and what actually happens. With academic coaching, we help you see that everybody's going to think once you're in college, boom, you're going to be successful. We help you with all of these things that happen that people can't see. I'm a visual learner, iceberg. People see how nice it is. Yay, successful. They don't see all of this. We help you with all of that. Here's a straight line. People that hate visuals, you start here and then you go there. But what people don't see is all of that. We are the all of that helpers. So we help you get through the academic journey easily. The next slide talks about academic coaching, the differences. You may think an academic coach is a tutor, an advisor, a counselor. We're not. We don't. Good thing. We connect you to those that are. Academic coaches, we help you with all that good stuff I said. But when you want help with math, bless you, Jesus. When you want help with math, we hook you up with a tutor. Because I'm like very, very social. I know the good tutors, the bad tutors, the crazy tutors. So I'll hook you up. If you're crazy, I'll give you a crazy tutor. So point is, we connect you to those resources to get you through. Advisors, we're not advisors. Advisors help you pick the classes. There are good professors, bad professors, crazy professors. I'm all in one. So we connect, advisors connect you to that. And counselors, you get like 6 free counseling sessions with licensed counselors. Here as a student at ACC, we don't do it, academic coaches, we connect you with them. It's a warm connection. You'll be like, yeah, I talked to Queen and Queen said I should blah, 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 blah. And that's your warm connection. All right. Next slide talks about what happens in coaching. They're one-on-one sessions. We do them in person. We do them online. They are fantastic, which, am I good? Where are my numbers? I don't know how many minutes I have. 2 minutes. So you come, you talk to us, we talk to you. We've done the research to get you resources to get you through. Say you have a time management session, we actually help you set up a study schedule where we block you in, give you some life, let you work, balance. The next slide talks about those appointments we have. We're here for you. Virtual, face-to-face, they could be 30 minutes, 60 minutes. We try not to go over 60 minutes because everybody's like ready for something different. Holistic, goal-oriented. You can follow up. We follow up with communication. My next slide talks about all these wonderful things we do. Gotta love it. You gotta love that you have goals. We help you meet them. We help you prepare for your exams, note taking. We got you. We just don't do content. We do everything general so you could be successful in all of your classes. Next slide talks about that study schedule. This is our jam. We get you to see how you do what you're doing and be successful. 1 minute left. All of this is what we go through with you. I'm a visual learner, so I like colors. You notice you get to study every class every day. It's a fantastic situation. We got you with time management. Last slide tells you what our online resources give you. Click on those. You get all sorts of good stuff. The next slide tells you, skipping that because you don't want it, yes. Next slide. There's the, yes. All of that. That's us.
Good morning. Is it morning still? Yes. Good morning. How are y'all doing? My name is Chelsea King, and I am the program manager for brass. Whoop, whoop. Queen at the back is one of our brass instructors. So obviously she brings a lot of personality to the classroom. So when you guys get here, if you're interested or if you need an English class, look for Queen Samantha Akers. She's great. Okay, so brass. What is brass? No, yes, brass instruments, you know, the metal. But at ACC, brass stands for Bold Representation of Achievement Through Student Success. So it is my job and my coordinator's job, whose name is also Chelsea, to support our students and give them a place to express their culture, connect, and have a sense of community, because we all know that we gather with people that we are like, and we gravitate to the people that think like us, act like us, want to pursue the same things as us, and we connect there. And where there's connection, we have seen that our students stay. So we curate that in our classrooms, with our events, and just with each other. You know, our students see each other walking around campus. They speak, they have lunch together, they study together. And that's exactly what we want, because we want you guys to come back year after year, semester after semester. And we're able to do that because of the intentional work that we are doing. A lot of what I just said, but we offer, to do those things, we offer events, leadership opportunities. We're taking our students to conferences, helping them apply for scholarships and all of the above. The classes that we have, again, are curated for our bold students, taught by our bold professors and instructors. And we also offer mentorship. So some of our instructors are also mentors. So our core classes, I know some of you guys may come in with hours, but we still have other classes that we're offering, and we're expanding on those as well. Our curriculum is heavily focused on African American history and literature, again, taught by Black professors. And brass is open and welcome to everybody, because if you identify as Black, or you are in touch with the culture and you like being around people that look like me and others, because we're rocking with Mark, because Mark is rocking with us, right? Yeah, so we welcome everybody. So don't feel like you can't, because you absolutely can. We want us all to be involved. This is just a sample of the classes that we currently offer for brass. So if you see something up there that you have already taken or that you need to take once you get to ACC, please do so. Ask for brass classes whenever you are registering. And that's me and Chelsea and RB, right? We just met RB. So yeah, we are Chelsea's. Ultimately, we know that, I don't know if you guys have heard, but we have free tuition on the horizon for our students here at ACC. And if we have any seniors in the room or juniors in the room, that's going to definitely affect you. So please
apply to ACC, come. We talked about all the amazing programs that we have to offer, and you have the potential to go to school, not have student loans like some of us, completely free. So take advantage of the opportunities, connect with the people that you see, because we're only as successful as you guys are. So please use us, call us, speak to us. If we don't know the answers, we know somebody that knows the answers. So again, I'm Chelsea with Brass, and thank you guys for being here. It's great to see you.
Asandar is up next. Woo woo!
Hi, everyone. Hey, y'all, I mean. So before I start, I want to introduce myself. My name is Diana Gorostieta. Does anybody want to take a guess? What year did I graduate from my high school? What? 2019? What? Did I hear 2016 somewhere? 2016. I'm class from 2016. I graduated from Del Valley High School. This is my home campus where I started right after high school when I graduated. So I hold Riverside close to my heart because this is where I started. I have Professor Rosa over there. She's a doctor. She was my professor, and I'm thankful so much for her because she and Alejandra, which is my manager, the one that introduced me to Ascender. So, a quick question. What is ascender? In one word, what can you say ascender means or ascend? Elevating? Anyone else? What is ascender in one word? Ascend. No? Community? Okay. So, yes. And I heard someone in the back, so yes. Ascender means to rise up. So Ascender is an acronym. It was brought to by ACC students. So achieving student confidence, encouraging new dreams. So what do? We turn your first year of college into a celebration. And we mentioned the free tuition, so hopefully, that's in the works. But this is one of the programs that's offered. Ascender is part of the affinity program. So Ascender, Brass, and Career Scholars. So if we could go to the next slide. As I mentioned, I was part of the program. Ascender is a nationally recognized program for first-year college students. So we provide mentorship, we provide contextualized classes, and we connect you to different opportunities. So one of the perks is that it is open to everyone. Some students get, what's it called? They get discouraged or, pushed back like, hey, this is just for Latinos. I mean, you see all the colors, or you need to know Spanish, and that's not the case. This is open for everyone, for veterans, and that's one of the beauty about the program itself, that you get to meet other students from different majors, different career paths, different cultures, and we embrace culture. So we're strong believers of family, of familia. Family is not just someone who's related to you, but someone who you can connect, someone who you can relate to. So the program starts in the fall and it ends by the end of the spring semester. By the end of the spring semester, after you complete the program, you receive a sarapestol. So basically we call this your engagement ring. You're committing yourself to finishing college. This is just the beginning. We just help you the first year, but we are there to connect you and continue supporting you. But this is one of the goals that we have for students. So we have the program at Hayes, at Highland, at Riverside, South Austin, and we're also offering online. So from wherever you are, there's, a campus near you, or you can go online. So as I mentioned, the classes are smaller, contextualized. It's not a small, it's not a big auditorium like this, but it's smaller, like 16 to 25 students. We have one-on-one mentoring. You can have a designated advisor. You participate in cultural events, and you connect with other students who share similar goals. So to join us in the 5 easy steps, again, if you're a junior, great. If you're a senior, you can start looking into this. You can already fill out the interest form. It's on our website. Our website is austincc.edu/ascender, but it's 5 easy steps, guys, and it's all in our website. Again, austincc.edu/ascender.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. How many of you all know that filling out your financial aid application is a high school requirement? Look at that. Look at all the people who have done it already. If you haven't, it's very important that you do, especially, hold on, y'all. Let me get voices off, please. Oh, I used to be a teacher. This is going back for me. The other thing that's important is that a lot of y'all will be able to get free tuition here at ACC. We've been talking about it a lot. And that means if you're eligible for something called the Pell Grant, that's free money that you don't have to return, you can get up to $3,600 for each semester. $3,600, that's a computer and a half. That's paying for your rent, maybe 1 or 2 months. So that can really be a game changer for our students, especially if you're looking at moving out of your parents' house, which I know some of y'all are thinking about that. Let's move on to the next slide, please. In order to receive financial aid from us, you have to do multiple things, right? So one is filling out your FAFSA. And for my students who are undocumented, we have an application called the TASFA. So there's literally no reason why students shouldn't fill out any kind of financial aid application. Free grants, that's that Pell Grant money. That's free. That's for you to use for anything school related, transportation, housing, computer, you need to pay your phone bill. Loans, that's borrowed money, right? You have to pay that back eventually. And then we have work study. If you all work here at ACC, students who work here for work study get paid $23 an hour. How many of y'all are getting paid $23 an hour where y'all are working at? And then the last thing is scholarships. So for my students who are seniors, you can apply to scholarships right now. And students are receiving anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 for the semester. Things we look at for financial aid, y'all, things we look at is making sure that you have at least a 2.0 GPA, right? And oftentimes when you're doing something that you're passionate about, you're gonna do better at it anyway, so that GPA will come naturally if you're doing something that you actually like. Course completion, making sure that you're working towards your degree and not just taking random classes. And then degree progress. Ooh, that's a degree progress, excuse me. So these are the 3 things that we look at. I know I have little time. Next slide, please. So here are some other benefits that we have for our students in terms of financial aid. It's not just Pell Grant money, it's not just loan money. There are scholarships. Our scholarship website is super easy. It's one application and it sends to a bunch of different scholarships. The second thing is if you know you have a family member, a parent who was a veteran, you could potentially also receive some veterans benefits. We have something called the Student Emergency Fund. Once you're a student here at ACC and you, for whatever reason, need some extra cash, whether it's for like your car broke down, medical expenses, there's something called the Student Emergency Fund where you can get some extra cash for that. And then we have other community resources that we work collaboratively with your campus to make sure that you have all the things you need to be successful. If you have any questions, there's a financial aid office at every campus. We are open from 9 to 5 on Monday through Thursday, and then in person on Fridays from 8 to 12. So if you have any questions, reach out to us. You will need us, so be nice to us. And we are here for you to support you, okay?
Student life is up next. Woohoo! Come on down, Amy. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Hi, good morning. Is this on? Hello? Okay. Who's excited to be here? It's like 30%. Who's excited to be here? Okay, that's like 75% passing. Well, we are Student Life. I'm representing them today. And we create a culture not only with our physical offices on all 11 campuses for y'all to find a place to belong and exist and meet other students and pursue different organizations, but as well as learn different skills like leadership, collaboration, etc. That's actually me. So at Riverside, this is the physical space that we have. Myself and my campus partner, Gemma Richmond, are the student life coordinators that reside here. So if y'all had any Riverside specific questions, be sure to email us or come by our lounge anytime you're on campus. We have different options for the tours that have come by so far. We talked about the food pantry. That's for students facing food insecurity, or if you forget your lunch one day, you just come by and there's shelf-stable non-perishables. The Riverbat ambassadors are our work study employees. And like Sharice said in the last presentation, they get paid $23 an hour. In addition to the normal programming that we have, which includes different events and activities, we also have free HIV and STI testing at every campus location once a semester. So definitely take advantage of those resources and stay safe. Student organizations, you are able to create your own student organization, and currently we have 48 active ones. Our Student Government Association is one of the other organizations that you can get involved in. You could scan this QR code and learn more about it that way. Rec sports. Who here likes to play sports? Okay, about 50%. Right now, we are in the middle of soccer, pickleball, and previously have done basketball, volleyball, flag football, and other one-offs like bowling. Development and recognition is what I touched on earlier. It's our leadership training academy, which is free. You'll get to learn about different strengths that you have and cultivate different skills that look amazing on resumes, as well as help you not only in your classes, but in your personal relationships. The Chancellor Student Achievement Award is one award that is given at the end of each semester. The winner gets $500 cash, a letter of recommendation from the Chancellor himself, which helps in any job application that you'll have, as well as gets to give a 2-minute speech at graduation. And we have different opportunities throughout the year for our student leaders to be recognized for all the hard work you're putting in. Different resources that we partner with are the different ones that I've presented so far. Like I said before, Student Life is a place for y'all to belong. It truly is y'all's what you make of it and how you show up and continue to get other people involved. We are just the facilitators, but y'all are the ones who have the reins. Thank you so much for y'all's time.
Thank you, thank you. And last but certainly not least, advanced manufacturing technology, Ruben.
Y'all give it up. How many seniors are in the house? Raise your hand if you're a senior. Oh yeah, how many of y'all ready to graduate? Y'all ready? How many of y'all want free tuition? That's awesome. Yeah, that's something that's, I don't think it's passed yet, right, Miss Loretta? But it's on the board and I think it will. So that's me, I'm Ruben Ramirez. I am the manufacturing coordinator. Phone number, email, if you go to the next slide. So this is one of the reasons why I'm here, one of the reasons what's happening in Austin. If you guys don't already know, haven't seen the news, there is a boom exploding here in Austin. SpaceX is hiring lots of folks. They were here at our career fair yesterday. Tesla is hiring lots of people. There is a Tesla MDP program where they hire about 300 students every year if you have a high school diploma. You guys need to look into that. I have flyers for that. And Samsung is building a $17 billion plant in Taylor. Do you know what Samsung does? Anyone here knows what Samsung does? Raise your hand. Semiconductors, yes. And what are semiconductors? Another name for that. Chips, not potato chips, chips, processor chips, right? They're in your phones, they're in your computers, they're in your appliances, they're in your cars. That's what Samsung does here in Austin. Now, there's another big company here called Applied Materials. Applied Materials actually makes the ovens that make the chips. Those ovens or machines are worth anywhere from $10 to $15 million a piece. So Austin is like the Silicon, it's similar to the Silicon Valley, right? But we call it the Silicon Hills because of all the expansion and what's going on here. Next slide, please. One of the programs, a fast track program that we have at ACC is called the Certified Production Technician class. This class is only 2 months long and is designed to get you a job. So it's designed to get you a job right away. Now, what I want to be real with everyone here, because I am an art major and I'm a filmmaker. And one of the things that I learned really quick out of college was that I didn't have a lot of job opportunities. I worked fast food, I worked at HEB, and I have to tell you guys, really, it's like what you love to do may not bring in the money that you need to live. So really think about that. I have that on my other presentation as well, because I really want to reiterate that. There's a lot of people out there that want to do the arts, and I have nothing against arts. I'm an artist myself. But when I graduated, I found myself with not very many opportunities. And artists can make it, but you have to create your own path. It's really hard to do that. So you need a job, right? You need something that's going to bring income, something that you can develop your art with. And this is a great opportunity. So the CPT class is a class that I'm going to talk about. It's only 2 months long. Training is free if you qualify for a scholarship. You can get a job in a high-tech company. In literally 2 months, you can get a job at Tesla, at SpaceX, at Applied, or at Samsung. You can learn your high-tech skills. You can earn 6 college credits for taking this 2-month class. And you get your MSSE certification, which is a little certification that packs a mean little punch. People that have that have gotten really good jobs making $25, $30, $35 an hour. And most of all, you get to be independent. Now, I'm going to give you some rough figures. And I'm lowballing CPT. So think $20, $25 an hour, right? Think about 40 hours a week, $800 a week, right? Think in 4 weeks, a month, right? $3,200. And think 6 months, about $20K. Think a full year, about $38K. Now, I'm really lowballing this figure because this does not include overtime. So most students in the CPT that graduate CPT are making anywhere from $50 to $75K a year, and they don't have student debt. Now, that is big, especially here in Austin, because everyone wants a job. Most people are going to HEB, to Walmart, to fast food, and I don't knock those places. I did that. But if I had a chance to work at Tesla or SpaceX, I think I would have taken it. I would have learned some high-tech skills. I think I could have made a lot more money, made better investments. And these are some of the top companies that we work with. Like there's probably about 50 to 60 that we work with, but I'd say the big dogs are Applied Materials, Tesla, and Samsung. They hire the bulk of our students. And this is just, we have a bachelor's degree in applied technology and engineering. The CPT is the very first step. And then we have lots of different, we have associate degrees in robotics and manufacturing. And so the best investment is in yourself. The more you learn, the more you earn. Warren Buffett said this. I'm repeating this. Some of you guys need to learn this, that you really got to invest in your education, right? And this is a great way to do it here at ACC. It's affordable, it's flexible. And if you want to sign up for the CPT class, scan it here. Now, with the Tesla MDP class, the difference is if you do that class, you work strictly for Tesla. If you do the CPT class, you can work for any company. You basically have options to go where you want to go. And sacrifice. So I know some of y'all are thinking, man, I don't want to work, or some of y'all do want to work. Most seniors that I speak to do want to work. But what you got to realize, there's a sacrifice, right? You have to work hard to get stuff. Nothing really comes free. Never really came for me. Unless your parents are super rich and you can just go to school full time, do that. But if you find yourself saying, man, I need to work hard, I need to do something, this is a great opportunity. Like I said, the program's only 2 months long. And last slide, please. And you can reach all of your goals by having a good career and partnering up with ACC. Thank you, guys.